Hey friends, and welcome back to Old Mill Homestead. So today we're doing a quick, super fast, and easy meal. So we're gonna do what I'm gonna say is taco chicken nachos. So I've got the spices kind of set aside in a different little pan. They're just waiting on the chicken, which is getting ready on the stovetop. I have the chili in the spices. I use chili powder, Italian seasoning, oregano, onion powder, and garlic powder. I do not have any fresh onion or garlic. We have to go to the store this weekend and pick some things up, so I just went ahead and got it in a separate bowl. I'm vaguely following a recipe, but kind of making my own up as I go. I have never, I don't think, I might have made chicken on the stove. I always use the crock pot because it's very intimidating to me. So the chicken is doing its thing. We're just gonna have canned black beans. They're green wise, low sodium, organic black beans. I wanted to tell you a funny story about the black beans, but I'll share it with you here in a minute. We're also gonna, for our tortillas, we're gonna use green wise, black bean, and guana. I don't know how you say that. That word, I don't know. They're also organic. They are so delicious. I get those at Publix. So we're just gonna have simple, quick, because we have something to do tonight. We have to be there at 6. By the time Nick gets home, it doesn't give us a lot of time to eat, and I don't want us to stop at fast food. So waiting for the chicken to finish. We're gonna have basically the nachos, the tortillas. We'll have shredded chicken on top of it with the spices in it. We'll add cheese, sour cream. I wish we had avocado because that would definitely tickle Nick. Neither one of us are huge tomato fans, but we don't have any salsa actually at the moment, or I would just use some salsa. You could add hot sauce, which we do have, so he might add some of that. But just a simple, quick, and easy meal. And under, I would say that the longest part of this is the chicken, which is 20 minutes or so, and then we can have a decent meal instead of stopping at fast foods before we go to our plans for tonight. So I will show you some footage here in just a second. All right, so in my pan I had some chicken breast de-thawing, and we're just gonna get it in the pan and we're gonna bring it up to a simmer. And then I have all of my spices over here to add to it. We're gonna make those in a separate bowl, and then we'll combine them in a little bit. I've got a pot back here for my black beans. So we're gonna let this get to a simmer, and we'll go ahead and get started on our seasoning. Let me wash my hands first. Okay, so my chicken, I just let it come up to a boil. I turned it down and just let it simmering. I just checked the temperature of it. It's still got a little bit of ways to go. It's at about 145, so we've got about 20 more degrees. I've got my black beans back here, just warming those up. My spices in this different bowl. And then I'll swing you around and show you what we have for topping. So we've got sour cream. I needed to finish up this packaged cheese, so we've got a blend of cheeses, the chips I showed you, and then Nick likes jalapenos, so he has some jalapenos he can add on there. Not a huge video today, but I'm pretty proud of myself, and I think that if you're not a cook, it's daunting thinking about, I don't have a lot of time, we don't have a lot of time, I don't have a lot of time to cook, we don't have a lot of time to eat, we'll just stop and get fast food, and then we feel like junk afterwards. And I'm pretty tickled, and I think that you should be too, because this meal is only gonna take you probably 20 to 30 minutes to throw together. Super quick and easy. You can add or take away ingredients. Obviously, a lot of people like tomatoes, avocados, salsa, whatever you might have. We don't have all of that in the house, but we do have enough to make a meal. And I'm not running out to get fast food and then feeling like junk the rest of the evening while we're trying to get ready for this function. So you don't have to have a lot of time. The main reason I put this video together is just to show you, because I always see all these people on there and I'm like, wow, how did they throw that together? I could never do that. In fact, I can, and so can you. So super quick and easy. I didn't even de-thaw the chicken breast last night. I started de-thawing it earlier today. So if you forget to pull the meat out of the freezer, you're still fine. I mean, all this is gonna end up coming out great, and we're not eating, I mean, this isn't what I would call like a perfectly balanced, wonderful, nutritious meal, but it's better than fast food, and it's all organic and clean ingredients. And so that to me means a lot from somebody who would normally just be like, forget it, we'll just stop and get fast food on the way. So pretty excited. I'll have kind of the made up recipe down at the bottom, but like I said, you guys probably all know how to do this, but I wanted just to kind of throw it together and say you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to do the fast food route. You can put something together and have it ready for your family to eat in a relatively short amount of time, even when you're crunched on time needing to leave. So just wanted to throw that in there. Chicken's still going away. Spices are just kind of sitting there. Black beans are warming up. Nick's on the way home. So as soon as this is out, we're going to shred it. We're going to put it in the spices, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so our chicken is to temperature, so we're going to go ahead and take it out. I just have a little plate that I'm going to shred it on. And we're just going to get this shredded up. And I'm not good at this left-handed, so we'll do our best. We're going to get this shredded up, and then we'll transfer it over into our other bowl, and I'll show you where we're going to go from there. Okay, so we have our chicken. It's all shredded up. Nick is behind me washing the pan. We're just going to throw what's left of the chicken after we shredded it into all of the spices that we got together, and I'm just going to kind of combine that. Throwing chicken in the floor, that's okay. That looks pretty good. I think I'm going to put just a little bit more Italian seasoning in here. Looks pretty good. Let me get it up here where you all can see it. So we're gonna swing around and get it dressed, and I'll show you what that's gonna look like. So we're gonna start with our chips. Let me show you what these look like. They are so good. I'm not sure if you can see. They're so good. So we're just gonna sprinkle a couple on the bottom of the plate. You want black beans? We're gonna take our black beans and just sprinkle those over the top. I love black beans, so I'm gonna eat a lot. Nick likes black beans, so we're gonna do a little less for him. We're gonna bring our chicken, and we're just gonna kind of throw it on top. Like I said, if you had avocado, this would be really good. If you had fresh tomatoes and you like tomatoes, it would be good. We don't have either of those. We're gonna take a little bit of sour cream. This is a new take a little bit of sour cream and dab it on the top. We're gonna take some cheese and just sprinkle the cheese. I don't throw it all on the floor. We're just gonna sprinkle that. And that's what mine is gonna look like. Nick will probably put jalapenos on his. I'll go ahead and get those out for him. He likes spicy. I do not like spicy. So that's what it looks like. Let me get you up close. There we go. We have his and hers. And like I said, quick, simple, easy meal. You can top it with whatever you want. It didn't take me long to make. Okay, we're all done. So we're gonna eat quickly, and then we're gonna get to our what we need to get to, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.